Hello guys, this is Sarthak Mittal, aka Digami Sai. Today I am going to show you how to add animation armature in the object in Blender 3.6. So just here we go. So first of all, as you can see the object in the object mode from the last tutorial itself. In current tutorial, I'm going to show you in the first of all how to add the armature. So if we go to add and add armature, as you can see it will show you the, you can say, the bone itself. And if I just you can say move it in a vertical direction at the pivot point, it will be aligned at the whole 3D, you can say, at 3D geometry, three-dimensional geometry at x-axis, y-axis and z-axis. So after that, if I just go to the edit mode and if I try to extrude it, uh, which is an applicability from the last tutorial in the current series. So so if I just press the E button, then it will automatically extrude and create another bone armature from its initial point. And as you can see, I can move another bone pivot, which will be the next uh, bone of the initial bone. And if I again do the if I do this more iteratively, then it will create a whole bone skeleton structure, which will automatically provide the whole you can say armature of the 3D animation. So if I just do this as same, then in a more different way, then it will create an armature. As you can see, it is now creating the whole connected uh, linked way. So it will just, if I just you can say move it in a horizontal way, like if I just rotate it, then just wait a second, like this. If I just rotate it, then it will be aligned to the object mesh actually, which is an entity. And if I again extrude it, then it will create a new another bone. As you can see that it has now created a whole 3D structure of the skeleton of the mesh, so that I can able to provide a dynamic motion, or you can say animation of the, you can say, same product mesh. So if I just provide it in a unique way like this, in a more aligned, so that it will able to create more object. So as you can see that that I have now created an armature. So I know that you might have a question like how to actually provide a full 3D animation into that. So if I first of all click to this bone, and if I go to the armature layer, then the bone itself. So if I just name it, for example, if I just name the bone as bone 1, just, so let me just name it. And if I connect to the next bone, for example this bone, in a more linked way, because it's applicability of this. So just wait a second. Yeah, and this is if I just name the bone, So as you can see, it's now has been created, and when I actually rename it, then as you can see that the parent of this bone is also automatically renamed from its current bone. I mean, like for example, if this is a for example this is a bone A, then after that when I click to this bone, then actually it will automatically show that it is a child class of the parent bone class. For example, if this is a bone 9, then it is actually inheriting the connection of the previous bone, that is a parent bone, that is actually providing the derived you can say that, and it actually provides the derived properties to its inherited child. So if like for example, if I just uncheck the connected button, and if I'll just move it, then as you can see it got automatically detached because it's not connected. So if I just again check this, then it is now being has been created. If I like just move it, as you can see, when I'm moving this, it got automatically resizing the parent bone. Yeah, so after that, then when I just reposition it in a more aligned way, so that I can able to provide the whole pose of this armature in a very interesting and very unique way, so that it will automatically get more animated. So if I just go to the pose mode, and as you can see that when I click this phone, it is now has been a you can say automatically got assigned as a pose. And if I just for example, if I just go to the this is the demonstration of this bone in the pose mode. If I just go to the object mode, and if I want to actually bind this armature into the object, so that I can able to animate it, so automatically what I'll do, so what I'm trying to do that if I just select this armature, as you can see, wait a second, if I just select this armature, and automatically shift select this, if I just select this mesh and shift select this armature, and press Ctrl P, then automatically it will parent to the multiple options, then select with automatic weights. So as you can see, it has been now created a parent to this. The armature has been actually is created and is now is assigned as a child to this mesh, so that it can able to bind that with that object, or you can say mesh within its same position to animate it in a pose mode. So if I for example, if I just move this bone, and then automatically, as you can see, when I'm trying to rotate this bone, it is automatically rotating the whole object. Even though if I uh, press the one single bone, or you can say multiple bones, and try to rotate it, it is now rotating the whole object within it. So what it's trying to do, what actually it tries to do, that when I assign the armature with a mesh itself, then it generally not just binds the object, but also it generally you can say uh, completely you can say inherited all the properties of the mesh. You can say inherited of all the properties of the armature into the mesh, and that mesh and object are both assigning are you can say are both binded to each other, so that when I am able to animate it, it will automatically perform the manipulation of the object, including the localization, rotation, and scalability, so that I can able to hold, modify, and provide a 3D animation as soon as possible. So yeah, so if I just like go to the animation mode, and try to show you in a more interesting and more cinematic, unique way. so that able to recognize what's inside actually it's happening. So if I just press the record button so that it can able to record the position, then it will automatically if I like just for example if I rotate it, it will automatically rotate it, but it will not actually record the it will record the scene of the whole animation, but it will not actually provide the whole uh, you can say pitch of the time slot. So if I want to provide a time slot, then I have to initialize the you can say the time frame from the current position of the same current bone. So if I like for example if I click I, if I like control I, sorry, yeah, if I click to this if I click select one bone and click I, then it will ask to insert the keyframe menu. It will ask to insert the keyframe at the specific mode. So if I select location, then as you can see that it will automatically initializes the keyframe in the uh, in the you can say in the in the at the zero index position. So if I like just move the time slot for example till 9, then after that and click, and if I just provide the G animation, then as you can see button, then as you can see that it is now moving itself, because I automatically when I just press the G button, then automatically it is now actually moving within itself, because I had moved this object within the binded armature into the mesh, which is now in the along the x-axis. So it is now actually moving that object in the positive axis, as you can see from its current position. So if I like want to animate it in a more interesting way, so if I just want to rotate it for example, then I have to assign a key, and if I like want to rotate it, it will automatically rotate the same. So if I just show you, then as you can see it is now rotating, and if I like want to rotate it again, like that is to its current position, then as you can see it is automatically current rotated. So yeah, and after that if I like if I now want to scale it a bit, so if I press again the keyframe and insert it with the skill, I mean scale, yeah, and which is also the part of skill. And after that, anyways, after that, and if I want to scale it a bit more, like if I press S for scale, as you can see, if I am scaling up it a bit from its current size, then it has now been scaled more, as you can see from its current position. And if I like just want to rotate, for example, if I just want to rotate this bone, this till this bone, if I just select all of it on its current bone, yeah, as you can see, if I just rotate it, and if I like want to start it from here, I know that you might be asking like how the keyframe has been gone, like if I like select the bone next to the from next of this till the end of this bone. So I know that might be little bit kind of different way of telling, but now like actually I just wanted to tell that that this bone actually that if you like select this bone, then it is not actually uh, positioning the bone from the previous bone, although it's inheriting the same properties. But the point is, like, if I like for example, if I again select this bone, it is not actually assigned the keyframe, no, because like the keyframe has been assigned to actually one single parent bone. But if you like assign this bone, this single parent bone, then it will have the different keyframe values because it has different position index values. So according to that, you like have to you have to know which bone you are parenting to which next bone, because the current bone will be the parent of the next bone and the next bone will be the child of the same bone. No, so it is actually the different practical concept of the inheritance. So yeah, so this the this new, like, I think this is new way of learning more practical skills, which are very essential for its development. So and design as well. So if I like just select this bone for example, then if I like insert the keyframe, and again if I just iteratively do the same, and same for other bones also, like in this way at the same keyframe, so that I can able to animate it in a more different and unique way. And if I like, for example, and if I like want to insert a different keyframe like rotation, so that I can able to rotate as well, then as you can see it is now rotating the object, but as you can see, like, it is rotating the object from the initial location. Like the pivot is same, the current, like the main parent bone is acting as a pivot of all the armature, but the difference is that the armature bone is like acting in a, you can say, sequential chain. But the main thing is that the main point is that the bone actually is acting as a parent also and as well as a pivot also. So it acts as a main pivot single middle index of that of whole armature. So if you want to rotate it, is actually aligned in a fixed way, at a fixed position. So if you want to, if you just want to rotate it, it will change the whole armature position, but it will be aligned in a more fixed way. So it is very beneficial and very unique advantage of the practical applicability. So yeah, so after that, if I like, rotate this bone, and if I like, as you can see, the whole armature is rotating, no. So if I assign, wait a second, yeah, yeah, so if I like assign this as a rotation, and after that, if I like rotate is in the more interesting way, then it is now rotating the bone itself. and and if you like see, actually it's I know that it is now being like how like the object is now scaling down, and if I am just rotating, no, so actually the object itself is a complete object. It's not like the joint. It's actually extruded from its current point to initial position. If you want to see how I actually extruded the object from its current current main parent object, then you can click to the link that is showing up there on the screen. So just check it out. And also I have already uploaded the video in the on my channel previously, so if you want to see that video, you can check it out as well. So anyways, coming to this video, or coming back to this video, continue. So if I like rotate in this way also, it is acting like a same. But if I like want to scale it a bit, as you can see, it is now extruding the bone from it is actually extruding an object from its current position, but also extruding the bone itself. So it is generally like little bit interesting that if you want to actually scale the object from the initial position, then you can automatically scale it automatically, even though if you provide the rotation as well, because the object is actually is joined, I mean the armature is joined with an object that is called that is actually binding the properties within it. But the main fact is that the mesh is generally acting as a complete object mesh, and you can say an entity also. So it's just not actually providing the different part of the body. It acts as a complete object. So that's why it's like inheriting the object within. So it actually binding that mesh properties to that. So that's why it's actually when I'm like rotating or scaling a bit, it automatically scales down the or scales up the object and completely changes the whole you can say shape configurations of that object. So this is it. I hope that you like this video, and if you like this, then please subscribe to the channel, and also please share it to as much as possible to your friends and family and whoever wants to actually learn this in a more practical way. So thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.